oui. Fatigue, fatigue. Névragie, ok. Migraine, donc 3 fatigues. Cimetière. Je vais faire ça. Est-ce que c'est dans la continuité? Hop. Je vais bouffer un peu de rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Viens là, le rat.
I have this thirst for blood.
You again? What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Ça c'est fait. Tous fatigués.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Do you need help?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take...
I don't quite agree, but I won't.
Really? Free?
Right then.
Hop. Je vais vendre des trucs, hein, genre... ça. Voilà.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
Putain, j'ai plus de... Oh, fais chier.
Very well. I have had enough for tonight.
Attends, quoi? Il y a un truc sur...
Good evening, Mr.
It's Father Whitaker.
Pas fait gaffe.
Have you recent news of Nurse...
That woman is as depraved as Jezebel, and she deserves the same fate.
Really? What?
This woman runs no medical facility, but a temple to the false prophets of science and debauchery. And she has many accomplices, I heard.
I have had an...
Ok. Je vais recrafter des traitements contre la fatigue. fait dans le mauvais sens. Demi-tour. Chiant avec son truc.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
C'est clairement pas une bonne nouvelle. Je vais crever. J'ai plus d'endurance. Aïe. Ok, je suis morte. J'ai déjà 5 squats. pense qu'à la place... Graine. Fatigue. Ok. À la place de la quête principale. Faut que... Parce qu'en soi, c'est lui qui est compliqué. Je pourrais y revenir plus tard. Là, j'ai juste à continuer tout droit. Y'a pas un autre moyen de l'esquiver? Si, mais en faisant un putain de détour à la con. Oh bordel. T'en fais chier. Crevé, non? Une safe zone. Ouais. Ok.
Avery, I leave you to care for my mother. I'm in no state to comfort her. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Une étrange formule. Go aller l'analyser. Oui. Je crois que c'est ça les trucs de malade. Migraine, névralgie, de fatigue. De migraine, un de fatigue. Je prends juste un message. Hop.
Mother, why have you come here? This is proving far worse than I imagined.
Il faut que j'aille de l'autre côté. Sans déconner. Oh. Faut vraiment que je fasse le putain de tour. Ouais. Casse les couilles. Là, je speedrun, je m'en bats les couilles du combat.
There's one of them! Watch yourselves!
Aïe. Aïe.
Well, there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Good evening.
His father would.
Don't you...
Faith gives me.
No doubt...
Blessed be your
I have heard...
L'autre, c'est lui. Et lui. Ils ont... sont où alors?
Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good quality.
This district seems to get uglier every year.
Là, voilà.
When science fails you,
Good evening.
I'm afraid not.
You don't seem well, Benjamin.
I always feel ill.
I can try to help your body heal.
The war destroyed.
A gun?
Another drunk arsehole littering the street.
Il est où le chauve? Putain, je cherche un chauve. C'est pas compliqué à trouver.
Malevolence and trickery.
Would you like me to invite you into these?
Hein?
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Plus?
People are talking about this colossus. Perhaps I should have.
Ok.
Welcome back.
Good evening, nurse. How should I address you? Dorothy? Dorothea? Miss Crane?
Dorothy is all right. If you don't mind me calling you Jonathan.
That's fine with me.
What can I do for you then, Jonathan?
How is the sanitary situation in...
I don't know whether you have undertaken your own patrols or examinations, but local health seems stable.
How are things going in the...
Things are going fine since we made our arrangement.
Do you have many patients?
A few, but most of them just pass through and go back home.
Have there been any more attacks by the uniformed men?
No. It looks like they have found another business to extort.
How are things going?
Things are going fine.
Tell me about your...
There is not much to say.
Do you regret...
I miss the energy.
Do you think about going...
Jonathan, this war will be over long before you will see any improvement in Whitechapel's sanitary.
I hope you...
Yes, I have. Most of the time. But the blackmail money is
Who is the current?
I would rather you did not.
Why did you blackmail Lady Ash?
She killed those patients, I'm sure of that.
Do you need...
I'm a professional nurse. Rest assured.
Do you trust me? Are you not afraid of...
I'm more afraid of being locked in a...
Show me what.
Bon. Il est où ce connard de chauve? Est-ce que je le cherche, mais je trouve pas. Hein.
As long as you have the money. When science fails you, this elixir will give you...
Il est bloqué où, ce fils de pute?
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Ok, non, c'est pas lui. Pas lui non plus. Putain. J'ai littéralement fouillé toute la zone pour le trouver lui. Sauf que je le trouve pas. Et si je le trouve pas, je vais retourner ici. Hein.
Right, good quality. Come on, take a look.
Pay me a
Oh.
grand and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle.
Je vais aller dans la zone de départ. Ça va être long, mais je vais aller là. Je suis sûr qu'il y a des quêtes par là. Enfin, voyons voir qui est malade ici. Que lui avec sa migraine. Ok. Le voilà. Qu'est-ce qu'ils font? Je suis sûr qu'il y a un truc entre eux deux. Oh, bingo. Où est-ce que je peux voir ça?
It's locked, all right.
Putain, où est-ce que... Là. Oui. Juste attends.
Sometimes you act like a real jerk, you know that?
Come on, Ozzy, don't be like that.
What, like what? Like someone who felt betrayed by the man he loves. Did you ever even try to find me? Rescue me?
No, it's not like that. I wanted to. I was so afraid to leave the hospital, not to be seen with you.
We survived this shit together. That's all that matters. I know you did your best.
What?
Fuck the war, right? And fuck them all.
Fuck the war. Fuck them all.
Okay,
Yes, this ain't...
Do you need med...
Don't get me wrong, sir.
I'm certain you have your reason.
It is true. You risk...
Mr. Thatcher, do you...
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my...
I understand what you mean.
No. Nobody...
Why were you locked?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend.
Why did you run?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it me own.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Do you want to talk about why you have this
No, I really don't.
an irrational
Well, doctor, take a guess then if you say...
When I rescued you...
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation.
Oswald, tell me...
It was more than dark. It was black.
What you endured...
It did not destroy Newton.
Shameful thoughts.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher.
I thought about what I could do to survive, just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
okay.
Tell me about your true...
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best.
I admire your honesty. It takes
Courage is what we needed in the...
Have you always been this...
All I know is, before...
Why should...
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it different.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take...
Idioter.
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less dangerous.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. You and...
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we...
How did you...
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an...
Oswald seemed far more...
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving.
How do you feel?
I love him. I love Oswald.
What frightens you so much? I won't say a word, mister.
I fought for my country and I survived.
Goodbye.
Okay.
England won't fight for us.
Non. Ouais, ça va être long ce jeu parce que il n'y a pas de point de TP et c'est chiant.
Did you hear me?
Bon, ouais, je suis obligé de débuter.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Non mais oh. C'est plutôt toi, Dai.
Burn it, boys! Fight for this! Head leeches!
Salut toi.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see?
Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, some fancy.
So you won't?
The name is
Il est en bonne santé.
Are you some kind of...
something like that, but
So you're a...
using.
I saw many...
I could kill you for that.
So, tell...
What? Have you...
Well, yes.
Oi! I'm the boss, all right.
What can you...
Things ain't.
Well, you're not doing a...
Yeah, well, we can't.
More efficient...
Incredible.
Goodbye, Mr. Dick. Good evening, miss.
Who are you? What?
As I just told you, I'm a...
The Pembroke Hospital, you...
I'm not here to...
Miss Edwina.
Elle est en bonne santé aussi.
What can you tell...
I'm a businesswoman.
Gang member and...
If you're interested,
You're quite blunt.
I like people who know what they want and...
I'm not interested...
Fair enough.
Since my return from the war...
That's exactly what that stupid trade union...
What can you tell...
You can't trust any...
Really?
Bastards.
You sound like...
Take the grave diggers of some...
Looting...
Whatever.
You still use your husband...
Why shouldn't I?
You never paid...
And I don't intend to.
Ooh, dig...
You have no idea how refreshing it can be. What is it, Doctor? I would...
I'm not...
The poor bastard is good...
So you're just like any other...
Yeah, we're so ordinary.
Tell me about the man.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to...
What happened?
I don't know and I don't care.
So you have no idea what...
No one messes with the...
And your conscience...
Violence is an efficient tool.
So you decide who lives and who dies.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I I'm not saying it.
Can I see?
As long as you have money.
Ah, quoique, attends.
Good evening.
Hello again, Doctor.
Can I?
As long as you... Foolish girl and her pre-principles.
You again.
Tell me about the man you killed.
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate.
There has to be more to it than.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to...
Don't you see it's an endless spiral?
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day...
Do you know Edwina suspects you?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever...
Goodbye.
See them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir.
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man.
Thank you for your hospitality.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
What can you tell me?
That's not that bad.
Who?
Sure.
How is it you can keep...
Well, since everybody
I see.
or something like that.
Since I'm here,
Well, perhaps, Doctor.
how could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small
Doctors aren't immune.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's...
You're something...
I'm only pouring alcohol.
Sabrina seems...
I like her too. I really do.
What is bothering you then? Goodbye. Evening, miss.
Well, I never.
I'm much more myself than...
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle.
What can you tell...
People don't appreciate that line of...
You look concerned, Miss Kelly.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are
If you're uncertain...
I've got responsibilities. And it's not like I've got the money to move anywhere else anyway.
This place seems...
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered.
So this bar is neutral territory?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an...
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Ham...
Excuse my curiosity, but...
Something bothering you? What, my name?
Believe me,
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me.
I'm sorry.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Sabrina, tell me about...
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customer...
Does Tom love you?
Yeah,
Who's mocking?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Goodbye, Miss...
These are good drinks just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Allora. Hop.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me?
Don't take it personally.
Yes, you...
I'm Dyson Delaney.
Inebriation...
Yes.
Take this.
Hey, Doc, you...
What do you do for a living?
I drink.
Why do you drink so?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly.
You sound very sad.
That's because I am.
Don't you?
I'd love to, but I don't have...
Is there anything?
How dare you say such a thing?
No reason at all to rejoice, then.
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. A bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Is there anything?
How dare you say...
Why?
Cynicism is the...
No
Let me tell you.
Another time. Surely.
Sure.
Sounds like...
No, sir.
Do you...
No.
I want to know more.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no...
Do you believe...
I do not believe him.
Do you still see...
No.
Goodbye.
Je l'ai pas vu.
Hello, boy. Did I scare you?
No, it's just that...
Well, I won't.
My name is Rufus.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about...
A real doctor?
I don't know what to say. In fact,
What can you...
it's all about staying out of trouble.
Why do people...
They call me Rufus the Cursed.
Have you ever...
Where else would I go?
What do you...
I listen to the news on the docks.
Do you have...
It's hard to work.
What do...
Things have been tense.
Are you...
I don't have any.
So you have no home?
No. I mean, yes. I live...
You should be...
I've known worse. I'm not...
Why do you think she's so...
I can't say, sir.
So long, Rufus.
So love to gaze at the stars. Folks have been hiding them of late.
Si j'arrive à bien gérer, je peux rentrer chez elle.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed.
Why? What do you...
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm in...
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you.
The disease takes away...
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Step... Please don't stay too long, sir.
Pas grand-chose, hein.
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. So you have...
Yes.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my...
How is life?
Life has always been hard in the East End.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to...
Don't know, but it's most likely.
Violence?
And selfishness is their rotten fruit.
May I ask what...
Since my husband died,
Did your husband die?
Oh no. My Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour...
How do you pay...
My Seymour works at the dock.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him,
You mean Rufus?
But you're not.
Years may have passed.
Goodbye, Miss.
C'est où ça? En bas ici, ok. Celui-là. Oula, je vais aller trop vite. C'est juste là. Et toi. C'est là, ok, donc. On va faire lui d'abord. Vu que c'est juste à côté. Hop.
Look at it!
Plus de résistance la prochaine fois. C'est en haut. Ok. Je prends.
Tom has so much alcohol. Well, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Ok.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Welcome back, Doctor.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse...
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but...
That was devious of you, Tom.
I apologize, Doctor. But
Ah ouais, tiens, voilà.
Here is your booze.
believe me, Doctor.
De toute manière, je le ferai quoi.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt, and I have nothing to hide.
So you mean your custom...
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide, and I don't...
Do you think prison...
Oh, I don't know about that,
But do you feel cleansed?
all I know is that I'm at peace.
Why not leave town?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are.
Do you think the docks will always be a hive of...
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how...
Don't you feel threatened?
I've made peace with my violent past.
You attempted murder.
I was given an order.
Why did you join?
Because I finally felt useful.
So you were...
I don't know if you can possibly...
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors.
You...
Believe me, Doctor, I wasn't scared.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel the...
Of course I am.
Goodbye, Miss...
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Perhaps I should shut the tip.
Oh, ça va être lent.
Maggots and...
Good evening, sir.
Good.
I was just being...
Don't like questions.
Do you require... I don't know.
And is it your purpose?
What can you...
A shithole filled with mag...
Ah, vous mettrez sur pause pour lire les dialogues.
Are you thinking about someone...
No. Hate them all.
Is there no...
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent.
What's your...
I take care of my mum. That's what I do.
You seem upset.
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometime...
I just want her to smile.
Goodbye, Mr...
Feel it coming in my bone.
Je crois qu'il est juste à côté, il me semble. Voilà. Ouais, c'est ça. Je sais où il est. Je me rappelle où il est. C'est pas très loin.
This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked. From Seymour to my beloved mother, Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard.
En vrai, vu qu'il voulait le vendre et tout, je vais pas lui redonner à lui. Je vais lui donner œuf. J'ai quoi comme indice sur eux? Ah, tu sais quoi, vas-y, je lui redonne, je m'en branle.
Good evening, Mr...
Yeah.
I have retrieved the...
Great. Give it...
I also found the corpses.
Ah, so that's where...
As a man of...
Why does there need to be a reason?
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times.
How many?
It's not like I keep records.
You feel...
You seem pretty calm yourself.
We're not talking about...
All right.
Did you take pleasure?
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace.
This raid...
I tried.
Don't you think...
No.
Why is your...
I'm a son.
I understand you love her.
Do you think my mum would have a better...
I understand.
It might be my mum's wish that...
Goodbye, Mr... Good evening, Mrs. Fit.
Of course. I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing
It's
but
locked, all
worried.
right.
What can I do for you?
Your son's gone away.
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words.
Why did he?
No,
Did seem...
more than I could stand.
Tell me about...
Seymour used to...
All men and women are...
Do you think he can be...
There is no cure.
There ain't no hope.
Stella...
I can't report my own...
Burden.
They'd hang him for sure.
I under...
If someone ever...
Goodbye.
Voilà, on fait avec Alex. Y'a pas d'autre truc à m'apprendre.
Evening, Ruth.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
So long, Ruth.
Some call this the bad part of town. I've lived in worse.
Ok. Et là.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
J'ai cru voir un truc briller. Ouais, des pièces.
This is despicable.
Easy does it! Stupid beast! Fuck, he's dead!
Unreal. Je l'ai one shot presque. Faut que j'aille de l'autre côté.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary. This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Ok, ça c'est fait. Hop. Du loot, du loot, du loot. Faut que j'aille de l'autre côté.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
Je crois qu'il faut, voilà, il faut prendre une fleur là-bas. Je me souvenais de ça.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Ok.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Et là, je fais un tout droit.
This is despicable.
Non.
Good evening, Mr.
What?
I found the locate.
Really? so kind.
It's nothing, really.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day.
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave.
I want you to remember the bomb, Doc.
No.
Why use a bomb?
The Dawson and Dawson ammunition.
The victims.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used it.
I sense your guilt.
I still believe our fight was just.
That bomb.
I know.
Goodbye.
Manca un indice.
Good evening, Miss Cole.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
I managed to read.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. Oh,
I'm afraid those bastards.
dead. Shit. That money would have been useful.
Yes.
Okay then, Doctor.
Tell me you're feeling.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my...
You don't believe he.
I don't care what he saw or not.
Goodbye.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Il manque un indice sur lui. Tout le monde guérit. Nickel.
I cannot enter.
Okay.
He didn't deserve this.
Hop, je vais m'améliorer. Ce qu'il me faudrait, ouais, c'est plus d'endurance. Boum. Pas. Mille. vache. 1300. 1300. 2000. Voilà le nombre. Voilà. Hop. Donc voyons voir, j'ai soigné tout le monde. Oula, j'ai eu une erreur fatale. The fuck. Oh putain. Il a crash. Bon, heureusement que ça a sauvegardé, mais quand même. Bon, le temps qui s'allume, je reviens. Ok, ouais, non, ça a sauvegardé ma progression. Hop. Donc ouais, eux ils sont stables. Stables. Oh. Rhume, migraine. Et ils sont là-bas. De toute manière, ça sera très rapide. Donc, un rhume à migraine. Et migraine, j'en ai déjà. Ok. Fontaine.
This one's mine!
Fontaine non plus. Du coup, c'était qui était malade? Elle. Ah oui, et lui que j'arrive pas à trouver.
You look so pale, my lord.
You are blinded by your look. Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
A lot of people are talking about this colossus. Perhaps I should have...
Là, elle est là.
When science spec...
Good evening.
You look ill.
My hub.
Well, there you have it.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bon, et l'autre chauve, j'arrive pas à le trouver. Bon, c'est parti pour la quête principale. je m'éloigne. Je m'éloigne de mes quêtes. Hop là alors.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Pose-moi. Bon. Allons voir la tombe de ma sœur.
can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
What do you want? Somebody help! What do you want?
C'est bon, t'as fini de funer.
Are you all right, miss? They've lost their minds in the epidemic.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the...
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder?
Tout ça qu'il y a.
It's locked, all right. This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
J'aimerais que c'est le machin que j'entends crier.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
déclencher la quête principale et après on va... Voilà. Oh, un cadavre. Oh. Avec un docu.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the sermon. Mother, why have you come here? This is proving far worse than I imagined. Oula, si on a une masse munitions comme ça... J'ai cru voir un F. Genre en mode loot. Je veux dire qu'il y a un passage. Là-haut. Je peux même pas y monter, donc sans déconner.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Genre, comment tu peux voir mon perso qui est en haut? Genre, je sais qu'il pleut, qu'il y a un léger brouillard, et que c'est la nuit, mais quand même.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Vraiment, c'est juste ça. Je sais pas pourquoi je suis bien la fight de là, sinon. Ou genre plus tard, peut-être. pense qu'on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Je pensais que... Je me souvenais que la sœur de Marie n'était pas... Enfin, de Jonathan, n'était pas morte. Dans le sens où... où elle mourait juste, quoi. Ok. Stable. Sain. Redescend satisfaisant. Ok. Donc il me faut fatigue, 2 de tête, 3 mal de tête, un rhume, 2 rhumes. Voilà. Ok, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Un petit live de 2 heures, c'est très bien. Ah mais elle est toujours là, elle. Ah, bon, je verrai plus tard. Du coup, lundi, ça va être du Dreamlight Valley. Avec après, je sais pas. Probablement du Cult of Lamb pour finir le jeu et faire éclore 5 œufs. Ce sera l'objectif de lundi pour Cult of Lamb. On va avancer un maximum sur Dreamlight Valley. Bon, off sur Dreamlight Valley, ce week-end ou quoi, je vais essayer de faire un maximum de quêtes d'amitié, etc. Et c'est tout. Après, de toute manière, vous avez le programme de la semaine pour sur mon Twitch. Hop. Du coup, je vous dis à lundi pour un prochain live.